sweet as wine. Anything that runs these blues away and gets me down the line. Avery doesn't have his capo on, so let's do Big Sky. Let's do Big Sky. This was a good song for us. This is the legend of John Colter right here. One, two, three. Big sky caught my eye until the day I die. John Colter was a mountain man, born and raised a mountain man. Traveled west and back again. John was a mountain man. Potts and Colter set their traps. Out in Montana they set their traps. Blackfoot, oh, they didn't like that. Potts and Colter set their traps. Big sky caught my eye. Dreams opened wide across the great divide. You'll find me out on the other side until the day I die. The geysers boiling, Colter's hell. Orange and green in Colter's hell. The kind of thing that will cast a spell. The unseen land Colter's hell. Tales he spins that can't be true. They laughed at him, this can't be true. Saw the man go mad, I'm telling you. They all cried out, it can't be true. Big sky caught my eye. Dreams opened wide across the great divide. You'll find me out on the other side until the day I die. They fought the braves in the western land. Potts caught an arrow in the western land. John Colter slipped right through their hand out in the western land. They gave old John a chance to run, and like the wind he did run. Blackfoot, oh, they never caught John. Like the wind he did run. And Clark out to the west, a pioneer before the rest. John paved the way to the west. Big sky caught my eye. Dreams opened wide across the great divide. You'll find me out on the other side until the day I die. You'll find me out on the other side until
Very nice. Darren Nicholson and his band playing live today in Studio B. Big Sky, that's the name of it?
Big Sky.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Gosh, it sounds so tight. The arrangements are so tight. How long does it take to work a song and get it?
Well, we play together once, twice a year. So, no. Kristen is such a pro. She knows our songs better than we do.
Right.
So
that's the key to the whole thing.
Kristen, yeah, she's the glue that keeps this family together. I think it's for us. We love to play, and we play a lot of shows, and we play a lot live. And but it's and when you play together for so many years, you just kind of it's a dynamic thing. My favorite bluegrass is just dynamic music. I go out and fill in a few times a year with the Gibson Brothers, and they'll do this real stripped down music. Yeah. Sometimes it's like duets and trios, but there's such power in their dynamics, and it's just from years of playing together. That's one thing I miss in bluegrass music in general is just the dynamic.
Interesting
breadth of it.
I bet don't like playing with the Gibson Brothers. You must learn a lot. That must stretch you as a musician, right? Take you.
Well, it was that they reminded me of the music of my childhood, which is a lot of times less is more.
Yeah.
Like it's okay.
Yeah, they're old school, man.
It's okay for things to be sparse and have space.
Yeah.
And I think that's the key to our music is try to find songs that are good lyrically and try to let there be space and dynamics. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's something. I hear it today, and it sounds great. It's just nice.
Yeah.
Hear the instruments in separation, not the wall of sound, and not all that stuff. You know? Not that there's a problem with that, but sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. You got a brand new record out, Lonesome Trails and Tall Tales. What do we need to know about that?
Well, it's a collection of songs that Audrey sent me a message. She works at the label Mountain Home. That's where I've been for a long time, many, many years, and she said, well, what's the theme of this album? And I said, well, I don't know, because I was just trying to pick songs that were all different from each other. That's how I put albums together and set lists. I want every song to sound different. And I wasn't really going after a theme, but once I started looking at it, every song is kind of about the human experience. John Colter's a true story, but the rest of them are kind of songs of love and loss. Some of them are hope and inspiration, and some of them are kind of funny and just about the human experience. And so, that's the only thing I'm qualified to write about, as there's a lot of wins, but there's a lot of losses too. And I think that's all of us humans kicking the can down the road, trying to figure this thing out,
Yeah, nice. Is this the band that was in the studio?
Yeah, Kevin was on the album. Avery was on the album singing. There were some studio musicians. Mm-hmm. Deanie Richardson played fiddle.
Right.
Colby Laney was on part of this from North Carolina, from Marion, North Carolina, and David Johnson. And then Kristen played banjo on all of it. And we had Zach Smith and Mark Fain were on it. And
are you a studio guy? Is that fun to get in there and create those songs?
I love doing it. I love producing records and being in there. I don't do it as much as some folks, but I've gotten more comfortable with it over the years as I've made more records. But
it's a totally different thing, right?
I live. I enjoy playing live more. I love being around people. But the studio, I'm comfortable now in the studio. Yeah.
We're talking about Darren Nicholson. Real quick. Spring Skunk Music Fest, May 6th is your date, right? Up there in Green.
Thursday. Mm-hmm.
Thursday, all right.
We call that Little Friday in Haywood County.
Yeah, Friday, right. Big Thursday, something like that.
Little Friday.
Little Friday. And then just a couple days later, at the Steve Sutton Fest.
Yeah,
that's right. Album release and all that stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a few more. We're going to be at the end of May. We're going to be doing a square dance and concert at One World West in Asheville.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah.
And we're going to be doing these songs. And then in June, we're going to be doing album release at Station Inn in Nashville.
Oh,
so if we have friends in Nashville, Tennessee, in that area, we'll be doing the world famous Station Inn.
Yeah. All right.